Hi guys, Kashiwagi. This is a really good question, and I get this from a lot of people who are just starting businesses. And it's, can I create an email for free? Now, yeah, you can create an email for free, but I guess the question that they're really asking is, can I create, like for instance, I have beautomated.com, that's my domain. From GoDaddy, can I create an email for free and then connect it to my Gmail? So when I answer emails, I'm actually answering them from Gmail, but it's in behalf of my beautomated email address. So yes, you can. And I'm just going to take you through the process. So I'm going to actually create an email in GoDaddy, and I'm going to connect it all to Gmail so that emails will start going to my Gmail account and I can answer it from there. All right. So here, I'm going to just sign in. Okay. And you'll be tempted to just click right here under Set up an email account. But if you do that, so right down here under my Be Automated, if I come to manage it, and I click to set up my email right here, they're going to charge me. Right? And most people, because they see this, they'll think, oh yeah, it costs money to set up my email account, right? Because I want an Abraham at beautomated.com. It's going to cost me money, so they just buy. But that's not the case. If you come up to the top where it says Domain Manager, you're going to want to click on Hosting. And we're going to go to our control panel, right? So we're manually creating our own email address. I'm going to click Manage. It's going to take me to a screen that's pretty complicated. There's a ton of things going on here. But what I'm going to want to do is slide all the way to the bottom, and you're going to see that there's an email wizard. Right? That's where we're going to create our email. So I'm going to create this as info. I want this to be info@beautomated.com. And you can see info, and there's an @ sign. That means it's going to be info at, and then down here, this is the domain it's doing it for. You could do it for another domain if you have others, but mine's going to be Automated. Below that, I'm just going to put in my little password. And if I move this, I can just create an account now. It's pretty simple, right? Um, as far as setting up like a Windows Live Outlook, I mean, if you have Outlook, that's great. You want to connect it to that instead of Gmail, do it. We're not going to do any of these, right? I'm going to say I'll do it later. At this point, it's going to show you all the email accounts. So I have an Abe at beautomated, I have Clay at beautomated, and then we have our info at beautomated.com down here. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to actually create my account. So I'm going to say more access web email. Because we don't have any kind of email connected right now, it's asking me to do these free defaults, right? They're all free. I'm going to use Roundcube. Doesn't really matter which one you use, but I'm just going to use Roundcube set as my default. So this is kind of my interface that's going to be used. I'll double click, and it takes me into Roundcube. Awesome. So inbox, this is where all my emails will be going from this point on. Right? Separate tab. So I'm going to come back here to my cPanel, and I'm going to go to my mail configuration. And instead of going for Abe at beautomated, I'm going to go for my info at beautomated and configure it. Right, so it's going to give me a lot of mumbo jumbo information. You're probably not going to know what this means. I'm going to scroll all the way down to my manual settings. This is what we're going to need to configure our Gmail connection. So now I'm going to go hop over to Gmail. Right? So this is what my Gmail would look like if I just logged in. I want to get my info at beautomated. I want those emails to start coming here. So over here, on the right-hand side, you're going to see settings. Click in. And it's tempting to go to forwarding and pop an IMAP, because really what we're doing is we're trying to set up a pop, but you're going to want to go to accounts and imports. Close to the bottom, there's a send mail as, and there's a check mail from other accounts. We're going to actually have to connect our info at beautomated.com to both of these places. And so which place should I start? I'll just start at send mail as. So I'm going to add another email address. And I'm going to send it not as Abraham Kashiwagi, but I'm going to call this support. Maybe call it Be Automated Support. And then I'm going to put in the email address. And next step. Awesome. Now it doesn't fill in under username the whole email address, but that's what we want to put in. So I'm going to fill it out again, automated.com. And then the password that you set up on the other page, you're going to want to put in there. Now this SMTP server, this is where it gets a little complicated. What I want to do is I'm going to switch back now to my control panel. And we're going to now go and grab the outgoing server, right, which is right here. And we're going to copy that outgoing server URL, that right there. And I'm going to remember SMTP port 465. So let's go and switch over here. And what I'm doing is, you can see I'm pasting in that URL into the SMTP server. So I pasted it here, and then I'm changing the port to my port 465, which was on my control panel. Now I'm going to add the account. And look at that. Now all it's asking me is to, now that I've taken that information and put it into the server, it's asking me to verify that that is the right place. So what I have to do is now I have to go back. So let's switch back to my email address for my info at beautomated.com. And you oftentimes have to wait a couple minutes, because what it's doing is sending a confirmation. Oh, there it is. Okay. All right, so send mail as Be Automated. I'm going to open that up. Now remember, I'm in RoundCube right now. I had to set that up. I'm using their default system. And it's just asking me, you're required to add this, right, confirmation code. So I'm going to copy that confirmation code and now go and put it in to that verification. Right, so I'll come copy, paste that here, and I'm going to click verify. So I'm almost done. I have it half set up. I'm going to come back here to my Be Automated, my Gmail account, where I'm connecting info at Be Automated, and you can see now it's showing up there. Mail is sent through the server, my port 465. Almost there. All I have to do is a check mail from the other accounts now. So I'm going to click Add a Mail Account now. Okay, let's put in some good information. So info at beautomated.com. I'm going to go next. And yes, import emails from my other account, POP3. Yes. So next. Similar to what I did last time, I'm going to have to put info at beautomated.com. Along with that, put in my password. Now, I do want it to be SSL. And you're going to see down here this pop server, it says mail at Be Automated. I'm going to delete it again. And remember, I have to come and paste in that server and put in that port number, right, that it has on my cPanel, my control panel. So like before, I'm going to come back to my control panel. And this time I'm going to use the incoming server. All right, so I'm going to copy that. And because it's a POP3, I'm going to use a 995 port. Okay, so go back to the other place, change your port, pop it into your POP server. And now if you want, you can add. And we should be finished. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to test it. But that's info@beautomated.com. So I've never sent to this before. And I'm going to call this test info@beautomated.com. Throw it in there and give it a send. Okay, you oftentimes have to wait a little, but you can see now my test info@beautomated.com came through. So that's how you set it up from your GoDaddy, creating a free email account and then connecting it to your Gmail. I hope it helps. Enjoy.